Oh wait, you've got to walk by. Howdy everyone, my name's Corey with Art's Really Cool, and this is Kova with Pets Are Really Cool and Art's Really Cool and everything that's cool because he's cool. Anyways, today is the 37th video of Painting's Really Cool. I don't know why I'm making the vibration sound while I pat him, but... So, today I'm going to be actually redoing a painting that we just did. Remix! We had some technical snafus for the first painting, and then I did something wrong, per usual, with the painting, because somebody, wink, wink, wait, how do you wink again, people? Like this. Wink, wink, mentioned or asked if I liked pearl paints, and I was like, yeah, I like them a lot. I just don't think about them very often, but also more than that, every time I use them, I do it wrong. Sorry, I'm still a little sick, so I sound a little nasally and, you know, all that fun jazz, so apologies for that ahead of time. But I always end up doing it wrong, like when I use them, because I've not done a ton of research. The most I know is that they need to be on a dark base for them to really reflect or like to show up when they dry. And so what I had done, because again, I was reminded of them. I mean, I used them a few weeks ago in a Thursday train video, but I was reminded of them again. And I was like looking at some of our old videos and thinking, I came across ones where I was doing some eyes and I was like, you know what might be cool? A pearl paint circular painting. Now, I'm not going to call it an eye necessarily, because I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, because it didn't turn out the first time at all, and I know why it didn't, but it didn't. And I think I figured out what I needed to do, and fingers are crossed that this will work. But I'm going to do the same base concept where I'm going to start with a center. I'm going to use Black Flash by FolkArt. Kova is very interested in it. And then I'm going to use the red, yellow, green, blue, and purple pearl paints to go around it, and I'm going to do them in sections around each. So each layer of circles that I build out will have each of those colors in a rainbow pattern, and then they're going to slightly shift as I build it out. So it'll be red on the top, yellow, green, sorry, I had to say Roy G. Biv in my head, blue, purple, sorry. Okay. Then the next layer, I would start with yellow on the top. So it'll be red, yellow, green, blue, purple. But then the next layer would be yellow, green, blue, purple, red. So it'll make like a rainbow going out and a rainbow around every time.
That sounds awesome!
I'm hoping that way the colors still shine through and they look good together, because, you know, rainbows look good. Obviously, it's in our logo. We like it. So I'm going to do that.
Then do get on with it, please.
When I tried it before last time, I was putting black in between each one because I was like, oh, it needs a dark base. But that just basically made the black take over everything, which obviously that's just what that paint color does. But I was like, wait, it just needs a base of black, right? Or a dark base, not necessarily a base of black, but a dark base. So I was like, duh.
Double duh.
Paint the canvas. So I just painted the canvas black, and I will pour on top of that, let that dry. And that, I think, in theory, that should, oh, you're so cute, I love you so much, you're my baby. But that should, in theory, work for the colors to shine through. I'm not going to put a layer of white in between or black in between each layer of color, and I'm gonna make the, oh, you're trying to chew on me because I'm scratching you. I'm going to make each color ring a little thicker than I did the first time I tried this out. He's just like, oh, okay. I'll hold on to this, I guess. What I'm going to talk about in this video is, because I was reminded by pearl paints by somebody we've met in the art community, I was like, you know what? We met so many people in this art community that have come to the table and like cheer us on and like, I mean, act like we're rock stars and we're like just Adrian and Corey, you know, and it's really cool. And oftentimes, I was mentioning in the first video, I oftentimes feel like even though I lost my mom, I still have like a bunch of moms, like, because most of you all are moms, and so you have that natural tendency to like root on like we're one of your kids. I mean, I'm close to age for a lot of you, but you still have children, and so you act like my mom would do, and she's like, oh my god, that's so amazing. I'm like, Mom, I know it's not good. Like,
but I love it.
No, you did it, so it's amazing. It's the best thing ever made. And it's just nice to have a group of cheerleaders, and we have so many pieces of your guys' art around our house, which I'll get into more about while I'm actually painting. But like, there's Janice, her paintbrush bucket or tub or jar, or, well, I don't know what you call it now, but that really cool piece of art that she made for Adrian for his birthday. I think the first gift we ever received was from Michelle, and those were coasters. And then we've got coasters from Kim and coasters from Lorraine, all in there, all together. And we've got like little turtle and frog from Doris. And then of course I've got things from Moose all over. Like in my pocket, I carry this little pocket hug that she sent us a long time ago. It's always in my pant pocket, in the little coin pocket, or as my mom called it, the pill pocket. And then I've got the ghosties upstairs on my office. And then I've got from Marie Louise and Kim. They did a collab for my birthday when we were still very, very new. They made these amazing elephant. Kova's gonna be the me, just so. They made amazing elephant paintings. I wouldn't even call both of them painting. Well, they're made from paint because Kim's was made from like paint skins, I think. They're super cool. Adrian will be showing you all of this stuff, of course. But like, those are up on a shelf in the living room. Moose also sent Adrian for his birthday this super cool sea turtle landscape thing, and that's up in the living room too. So I see that almost every day. It's just, you guys are so much a part of our lives. Literally, you show up to our lives, and like are just in our home, like everywhere in our home. And it's just, it's a really cool feeling to have this community. And so I'll be talking about, I won't lie, we had to make a list, and we still probably are missing some people.
Amateurs.
But I wanted to try to make sure I don't forget people, so I'll have a list, because I have sick brain and late night brain. So, you know, you gotta give me a little grace here. I don't think we know anybody named Grace, so. But okay, Kova is done. He has had it with being on camera. Oh, thank you for the kiss, the gross kisses. Oh, are you gonna give me shakes? Does that mean you're done? Okay, with the magic of editing, Kova's gonna stop chewing on me. With the magic of editing, Kova's gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be standing. Poof. So, I'm gonna get started. Oh yeah, I do the thingy. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Poof. Where am I? This isn't Kansas anymore. So of course, I've got to start out talking a little bit more about our members. So we got Moose, Sippy, which Adrian is very hardcore trying to teach our dog to go drink water when he says Sippy. And then we got Janice, and then Lulabug. I feel like her mom called her Lulabug when she was little. But then also we have Lamar as Team Cool. He's the only one on Team Cool. Everybody else is on Team Really Cool. Alright, so I'm probably going to hear coughs. So we're going to try to edit them, but both of us are coughing. Here goes Adrian. Adrian will not quit running into the wall, driving me banonkers.
Cuckoo bonkers.
Like I showed you, we've got stuff from Moose all over the house, and then we've got stuff from Janice for birthdays, and then Lula is our bedtime friend. That sounds bad. We're not going to say that. We're just going to not put that part in as much as you want to.
Oh, I'm leaving that in. I'm so leaving that in.
We need to take over editing. I've edited a video. I can do it. I'm all flustered.
Oh, look, he's blushing.
But Lula, we listen to, oftentimes we'll have her videos playing when we go to sleep at night because she has such a like soft, lilting voice, and it's just like relaxing and it's like super enjoyable. And then like she never like yells or goes crazy on her videos. So like she doesn't like suddenly wake us up. They are super supporters of ours and we appreciate them for being supporters and being on Team Really Cool and Lamar on Team Cool. But then we've got, of course, one of the original people that I remember meeting, and that would be Marie-Louise. This is so interesting because you can't even tell right now, like the colors.
Right, you're just putting a white on.
Yeah, Marie-Louise. So she is like so sweet. Just the sweetest lady that I ever did meet.
So sweet.
She is so easy and fun to talk to, and she loves animals just as much as I do. Unfortunately, she just lost her puppy, Eve. And wasn't a puppy, but all dogs are puppies in my head. So have her in your heart in prayers and thoughts and all that stuff, please. She's an awesome lady who deserves to be held up in your thoughts and prayers. Like I said, she and Kim made that collab with Adrian for my birthday, and it was those elephants that he showed earlier. So cool, love them so much. I was blown away by their talent when I saw that, because when they first did that collab, like I didn't know them that well, because, you know, to give credit where credit's due, this channel wouldn't be anything that it is without Adrian, because Adrian is the one that makes sure to get out there and network and comment on videos and do all of that, collaborating with folks to make sure that, you know, he's promoting everybody's videos and making sure that they're doing well. And I thought I did the wrong one. And then also making sure that he's getting us involved in things. So like he takes the time to do it, but he also doesn't just take the time to do it. He like really puts the effort in and like gets to know people and really has built these relationships that I'm talking about. Like, yes, I've talked to you guys and I try to show up to your lives, and, you know, I try to be involved, especially when I have an opportunity. But Adrian has really got us out there and in front of you guys, and you guys seem to like us enough to want us around. And so I didn't know Kim and Marie-Louise that well when he did that collab, but their artwork, I was like blown away. And so anyways, I talked to Marie-Louise, was one of the first ones. She actually, I think, initiated, if I remember right, she wanted to talk to me because she wanted to talk more about animals because she loves them so much. And she knows I like them. Well, clearly I like them a lot because they made a business about them. But so then, yeah, so we started talking, and it was enjoyable to get to know her a little bit better and see her videos of her animals and like the horses and stuff that she gets to hang out with. That was cool. Then I remember, the next person I remember meeting a little bit more on was Moose. And Moose is just like the West Coast version of Marie-Louise, kind of, in that she's so sweet and she's so caring, she's funny. Like, it's just a pleasure to get to know her. And then she has reached out to try and collab on things outside of just art. Like, she wants to do some collab work with my pet photography business, and I think that's super cool. And then they also, her with her husband Dub, who is a rock star at making things that kill you. He makes really cool knives and stuff. It will kill.
Your weapon will kill.
They also are going to be doing another channel, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure where it's at right now, but they're going to do another channel together where they put their art together. So his knife making and Moose's current focus is resin work. So her resin work and kind of making this really cool home and forge, as they call it. We're all about promoting that once once she gets that up and running. I'm excited about that.
Me too.
Me too.
Then Lorraine comes along with Moose, of course. They always were doing lives like one right after the other. So like I met her because she would go live right around when Moose would, and they would come to our lives and stuff. She's a super sweet lady. She's gave us some super cool coasters too for birthday presents, which thank you guys. I barely looked at the camera, so my apologies. But I'm trying very hard to remember the colors that I've used, that like I have to like keep staring at it. Like right now, I'm pretty sure I remember the color I used last, but since I stopped to talk to look at you guys, to give you some much needed eye contact. I'm a little like, maybe it's the wrong color. Whatever, it's blue. Blue's good. But Lorraine is such a sweet lady. She's gone through some crazy stuff since we've known her, and she's still championing on, and that's really cool to see. Then I met Janice next. I remember meeting Janice the first time in the lives, and Kappa for Janice. Like, I was like, why is everybody yelling Kappa? And Adrian was like, cause Janice, even though I guess I learned recently that Kappa comes from Donna's accent, right?
Pearl copper gold. Beautiful copper here. I lost where I painted the copper. And a hint of some copper shimmer.
And so then there's Donna, and Donna is the queen of collabs. She's like the godfather of the paint world. Like,
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
she knows all the people, and she, you know, she's got the accent, and I feel like she at least had some people sleep with the fishes with her concrete shoes, or she at least knows somebody. Then there is Doris. Doris is a sweet lady that does a lot of tutorials on resin and has sent us some sweet things, and she's the reason this green is just literally just gonna fall off the edge, that I downloaded Paramount Plus because she loves her some RuPaul, and she wanted us to be able to talk with her about it. And I remember seeing it back in like 2009 or something, or 10. And so downloaded it for that, and then we have yet to watch any of them. But we found a show that was on a different streaming service that got taken off, and it was on there, so we could watch it on there. I have barely said anything about anyone because I've been painting the whole time. So now let's just stop and talk and let's see how you're doing. So what's going on? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you know, it's just not fair sometimes. Life does life's things on life's terms, and you know what? We didn't sign up for that. We didn't sign a contract. Our parents were rude and did things and gave birth to us, and they did not ask us, did you want to come here and do this life thing? So I understand. So I'm gonna blow this out, but while I blow it out, we're gonna do a magic edit and have a voiceover where I'm gonna talk about you guys some more, because Adrian really secretly wants to be a drama channel, so he wants to talk about you guys all the time. But I'm only gonna talk nice things. I'm just kidding. But he does love the idea of a drama channel, but he doesn't want to talk about you guys. Anyway, so let me start blowing this out, and then I will talk about some more of you guys. All right, so I did the birthday collab like I mentioned in this video. In that collab, we had Donna, like I mentioned about earlier. We had Ayushu. She does all these cool little crafts, especially for kids. And then Marie-Louise again. Kim, which I also talked about. And then we had Sudha, which you'll get to see in the upcoming dance break. You'll get to see some moves from her. And then we got Gert again, Lula. And then, of course, there was Tina, who also won one of our giveaways and ended up being the most expensive giveaway she's probably ever won. Because of somebody's stupid tariffs, it cost a lot of money for her to be able to like pick it up from customs, and we couldn't even pay it. Like, I tried to pay it, and then I don't think Tina let us send her money to cover it, which was very frustrating because then it's not a giveaway, you know, if you had to pay for it. She's super great, love her. And then Doris, as we talked about with tucking, and then Shandy, who I was super surprised when she did the little video. So she tried to do the conga line with a few of us, Kim and myself and Marie-Louise. And at the end, she turned in and said, happy birthday. And I was just like totally blown away that she like did a little message for Adrian. And then, of course, as she loves to say, huggles. And then August joined in and got into the dance video. Like that, if you haven't seen the music video, the one video I've edited on the channel, you should go check it out. You gotta see these dance moves that everybody did. But August really got into it, and I loved that. And he's been super supportive of us for the longest time. And Johnny, of course, with his incredible art, like he does these things. I'm like, wait, what? Where? Huh? Like how? And what? Why did your brain think like that? And then how did your brain actually do that? Like, it's crazy. And then Christy, of course, she participated in the collab, and she did a little avatar dance, which was cute and fun to cut in. And then, of course, Janice again, Kappa. She put a lot of effort into her video and then made these super cool boxes that I also got one, and I was like, what? When I got it, I was so surprised by it. And then Moose, as we talked about, participated, and Lorraine did a quick little live saying, hey, she was going through some stuff, so she couldn't get her video out, but she still participated and made sure she did a live because Lorraine shows us lots of love. And then got all these other people that I haven't even had a chance to talk about. Like, for instance, we've got Nikki with her dog Stormy, and then sticking with the animals, we got Kat and her dog Bilbo, and then we've got Taslima, who was wanting to do part of the collab with us for Adrian's birthday, but unfortunately she had some difficult stuff going on in her life, but she is always there to like cheer us on, and she's super talented and just love watching her stuff and seeing her pop up in our lives randomly. Then we've got Casey with her super southern accent. She's super sweet. And then we got Patty. Patty also got us featured in an article, so made us like legit and famous. And then Angela Bliss, who will pop in on our Friday lives just to give us a quick hello while she's doing her job in between, and has been really supportive. And of course, Katie, who has been to almost every Friday live, and she is quite the surprising person. Every other live, if not every live, we learn something or hear Katie say something that we're like, wait, what? Who just said that? You look too sweet and nice to be like that. And it's just so fun. She's such a surprising sweetheart. And then we got Vanessa, which Adrian has a very close relationship with and chats with. Got Dave from the train. And then there's Byron with his Disney princesses. He's always there to make us think of lighthearted things. And we got Shannon Gibson, who the last video I remember watching her make tiles. They turned out so well, and it made me want to make tiles myself. And we got Bill Robinson, who lives not too far, or is oftentimes not too far from us. He's always supportive and appreciate that, and he's incredibly talented himself. And then Louise McKay, like she's just always got like such good advice. Oh, and then Andrea, who we did that Pride collab with, super cool, super fun. And then we have Anita, or Dutch Kiwi, and then we've got Raul, who shows up to our lives a lot and uses those YouTube emojis, which always cracks me up when I see one of those pop up, like the screaming one. Ah! And I appreciate him, and he goes live a lot. Then we've got Kelly, Feral Art, who really kind of helped kickstart our whole journey by getting us into the 1,000 Below collab that we were doing until we graduated that, and then has just been super supportive and super fun to watch her journey now. And then we've got Brandon, who doesn't have a channel, but he is very supportive of us and has participated in owning some of our artwork and coming to some of our events, and that's really cool. Speaking of people who don't have a channel, there's Linda. She is always there. Like we all try to talk Linda into doing a channel, but she is steadfast in her not doing one and just supporting everybody, and she went through a rough time there, and I was glad that we were able to know her and to be able to help in whatever way we could. And then there is George and Jim, who we met at an art show, and then they just became like great big fans of ours and show up to our lives sometimes and have purchased probably the biggest commission that Adrian's done. And then Debbie, or Strawberry as Adrian calls her, and she calls us Frosty and Icicle. And then I've been saving you for the very end, but Mama Surf, she has so graciously offered to step in with the loss of my mom to claim me as baby number 3 for her. And she is almost at every live and comments on every video, and she asked for some merch recently, and she's super supportive. So there was all those people, right?
Right.
That was fun. You guys enjoyed that. Now there's this very, very white circle that we hope will turn into the colorfulness that is pearl paints, but we don't know. We don't know, because Corey doesn't understand fully pearl paints, and he just paints with them, and then they sometimes work and sometimes don't.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
So we'll see. So we're gonna get in here, take a look at this white canvas, and show you all of the white canvas, and then there might be a dance break where I talk about you guys, and Adrian dances interpretively to, I'm signing him up for that, to the stories I share, and then you'll get to see the dried version. Thank gosh for you that you don't have to wait very long to see if this just stays white. If it does, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take red paint and like make it look like a bloodshot eye. And I'm gonna randomly hide it throughout the house. So Adrian gets surprised by this giant bloodshot eyeball, because it will scare him. So let's get in close here. Maybe we'll see some colors. I don't know. I'm not seeing any. But so this is the pupil. Yeah, I'm not seeing any colors yet. Even the camera's like, I can't see anything. There's nothing. Why are you showing me this? There's nothing here. Like, what are you wasting our time for? But it's pretty cool looking, I have to say, just from the stance of like a grayscale kind of thing. Up next is the dance break. Adrian's got to get ready. So while he's getting ready, the Thursday Train folks, which we recently started doing collabs with, and that's really fun. So we've got Janice again. We've got Dave, who's recently just sent us a message to say like he appreciates us, like seeing us grow as a channel and stuff. And that was really sweet. But then there's Julie, who I haven't really met very well, but she seems to have a similar sense of humor as he loves to do this stuff. It's so embarrassing for everyone. She seems to have a similar sense of humor as me, and I do love that. And then there's Gert, who stole my heart when she made that video of that thing she hated so much that she never stopped telling us how much she hated it for the whole video. And that, I relate to that, and it speaks to my heart. So love that for her. And then I think that's everybody in the Thursday Train, right?
I think so.
Okay, and then like you're just still in it, you're like still dancing. And then I did a collab for Adrian's birthday with a ton of people, and I don't know how that means a ton, but I guess it does.
There's a ton. I'm like way down by the ton.
Oh, he's way down by the ton. That was super obvious.
Oh, okay. We're both dying.
Right. I remember I reached out to Marie-Louise and Moose to ask if they could help me bring people together. That's a Moose with a Janice. We pulled together Johnny and August and again Donna and Doris, and like there was all of these people, like Kim again, and Gert was there, and so many people. I can't remember everybody. Oh, Suda with the dance moves. Let's see if he can do that. Oh, he's trying. He's kind of getting it. There he goes. What? Aishu. I work with somebody named Ashwarya, so I was like, in my head, I'm like, it's not that. But like, she was there, and it was super cool. And I will be saying some more names, but this is the longest dance break, so we're going to stop the dance break because Adrian's also probably going to pass out in a second from that ton that he did. And that was Ode to Dad.
There
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. That was called Ode to Dad.
Bravo.
Alright, are you ready for this amazingly underwhelming dry version? Look at it, it's this. Well, it didn't quite work like I had hoped. I'm going to continue to practice with these. I'm going to do some research, figure it out. It's interesting, but I don't like how hard these lines are. Like, I don't understand why the blowout didn't, like, make wisps and stuff. Like, it kind of did right here, but not everywhere. So, I'm going to research a little bit more about pearl paints to figure out how to make them work right. And then I will come back and do another painting. Anyways, this was a fun experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye!